have a home gym, if you have a man cave, if you've got just a place where you need to keep your beverages cold.
And we are the dreamers of dreams.
Damn. Living life spinning like a merry-go-round, traveling around the world, you know he gets around. Good vibes only, it's the one and only, Justin Bravo. He's my #1 homie, subscribe.
All right, guys, I know you've been watching a lot on the Instagram at Justin Bravo, seeing all the stuff in the new gym, the new studio. I've got a lot of questions about all the things I got going on here, and I did tell you I wanted to shoot a video about all this different stuff, and I hope y'all are staying safe. We're staying safe here in the Bravo household, but let me tell you, this is what one of the #1 questions I got was about the fridge I had in here. I don't know why, but it happens to be my favorite thing in here because it is awesome. Check this out, check this out. This is the NewAir beer froster. This thing can go to 23 degrees, so it gets it icy cold. But the thing I really like about it is that it has a couple different modes on it. It has a turbo mode, which when I'm loading this thing up, which I just did, had to load it up with some more bottles. Now it holds 125 cans, but I ran out of cans, so I just have it maxed out with bottles. Now normally I would have my cans stacked on top, have my bottles on bottom, but I just have it really just rigged out with bottles right now. But in turbo mode, it chills this thing like hyper in 1 hour. So it could chill beer in 1 hour. And let me tell you, at 23 degrees, beer's ice cold. But you know, I put water, put all kinds of stuff in there. I keep it nice and frosty all the time. And so when people come over and they're lifting with me or I'm just in here, I can always have cold beverages on tap, ready to go. It also has a party mode, which kind of keeps a priority on keeping it cold for 6 hours, which is a pretty neat feature. So if you're having a party and people are constantly open a fridge, you know how that is. They're open and closing, open and closing, open and closing. It loses the coldness inside. So it has for 6 hours, it'll keep the priority up and it will go and keep it nice and frosty in there. But at 23 degrees, it's stupid, it's sick. I cannot believe how cold it gets, and it really just keeps everything ice cold and perfect. It also has, which is pretty neat, when you open this door, you know how it is. And you have these see-through doors, these glass doors. Then when you go to close them, they're always usually pretty frosted up. This door is actually heated. And because it's heated, it may frost up for about half a second, but then it quickly dissipates and you have a nice clear door and you can see the beautiful stuff that's happening there. Now I have it stacked to the gill, otherwise this is usually a lot more bright, but I got this thing stacked all the way to the lights. Otherwise it's usually a little bit brighter. And it's kind of nice, you know, I'm walking down the hallway, come in, I can see the glow of the fridge, and it goes, Justin, maybe you need a beverage right now. You need to quench your thirst, and that's a pretty cool thing. It also has, you can turn the light off. And it's all digital controls here. You can go here, you can adjust the temperature, which is super nice and convenient. So maybe, you know, maybe I don't want to have below freezing. Maybe I want to put this thing at 34 because I have water in here. That's okay. Set it for 34. It's ready to go on that as well. And then I'll tell you, because I use this as a work surface right here. All the time, I like to set up here my computer, boom, boom, boom. Sometimes I have the window open, sometimes I don't, but I like to work here, edit, do stuff here. When I'm doing that, I bump this fridge occasionally. But the cool thing is, it does have a built-in lock here. So you just push hold for like 5 seconds, it locks it out, and you don't have to worry about such things. But I'll tell you right now, this is one of my favorite things. I don't know why a fridge is my favorite thing, but it's one of my favorite things because beer, water. I mean, you know, beverages are my favorite thing. I'm a thirsty man. I drink all the damn time. I don't know what it is, but I've always been a person who will drink whatever it is. I'm drinking, you know, 20 of them a day, you know. Luckily, I've cut back on sodas and everything that's, you know, and I really just focus on maybe a little beer, a little bit of water, and energy drinks, pre-workouts, that sort of thing. But I keep everything in here. It's nice and clean. These shelves are organized, so you can go and move these things around. So if you want to fit bigger items in here, you can. But really, you can stack a crap ton of bottles in here. I don't know exactly, I haven't counted them, but I usually buy 2 cases. So you probably fit 48. I think you fit around 48 bottles in here. That's a crap ton of bottles. And like I said, they're always ice cold, and this thing is just super convenient, quiet, does all the things. So if you have a home gym, if you have a man cave, if you've got just a place where you need to keep your beverages cold, the NewAir beer froster I think is a complete win. I'll put a link in the description. Y'all can check it out. Let me know if you get one, what you think. Right now, you know, we're spending so much time at home. And if you're doing that, what better device than to have all your beer, all your water, all your things ice cold for you so you can check the things out. Guys, I got so much stuff happening in this gym. I can't wait to show you more little things I got going on. We got some new workouts. As you can see, I've been putting on, like, I'm at my heaviest weight right now. I am currently weighing in to close to 220 pounds. And during the cut, this, over the end of last summer, I was down to 170 before the bodybuilding comp. So I've put on close to 50 pounds since October. The thing was in October, so October 12th. So I put on 50 pounds and I'm feeling really good. I'm still, I'm not as lean as I was for the comp, but I'm not too far off. I just had my body fat tested and they came in at 14.5%. But I would like to get back down to the 10, 11 range would be pretty dope. But I have put on a lot more muscle since the body comp, so I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really strong, and I want to go over some of the stuff we got going on, and we'll do it here in the next few weeks. Guys, if you have any more stuff you want to do, you want to see, hit me up at Justin Bravo on Instagram or right here in the comments. And until next time, guys, be great. Well, since I'm already here, I might as well go ahead and get a drink.